Hey guys, we need to talk. I'm back. You probably didn't even notice it if you were on YouTube. Because look, 3 days ago, 8 days ago, 11 days ago, I've actually been gone for 16 days. I've not been on Twitch, I've not been active on Discord, and I've just had a really low social media presence for the past 2 and a bit weeks. And today I'd like to discuss a few things, including my future for Wizard Plays, my plans for social media, and a little bit about mental health. And this video is more serious than my regular ones, so no edits, no funniness. I didn't get Joe Cop to edit this video. This is just me talking to the camera and being honest with you guys, because like I'm quite open with my viewers about how I'm feeling, and I want to keep you updated. So very, very quickly, if you want Wizard Plays to keep going, leave a like. Because sometimes I don't know how many people actually like my videos. But it means a lot to the people who are here every day on my streams, liking the videos, watching them, and just generally just messaging me and just being a kind presence in the community. You all mean the world to me. If you didn't know, I have something called autism, aka Asperger's syndrome, which basically, A, makes me not be able to talk to people very well, and it also heavily influences my mental health. So, when I'm high, I'm really, really high. Like, not actually high. I mean high, like happy high. When I am, I'm really happy. And if anything, the autism actually enhances that as a good thing. So, yeah, when I'm really, really happy, I'm really, really happy. But when I get low, I get real low. And I won't go into the extents of that on stream. But these kind of holidays, I went to Florida. That's where I've been for the past 2 and a bit weeks. I was in Walt Disney World, I was in Universal Studios, in the new Park Epic Universe, and I was also by the beach for a little bit. And that really helps me just to reset. We haven't done that in a couple years, and over the last year, I've been very low. So I'm very happy to have been. I've not been that high in years. It sounds bad, but I've not been that happy in years, right? And it made me realize a few things, which I'm going to be putting into effect, right? For Wizard Plays and social media. Because if you didn't know, this is literally my favorite thing to do. Lots of you were probably worried when reading the title, maybe, I don't know, going, oh no, he's quitting. Or some of you will be probably going, oh thank goodness he's quitting. I'm not. But I'm not going to go back to streaming 8 hours a day. Or even 5 hours a day. I'm not going to do that, right? I'm not going back to that. And this is kind of my plan, right? Also, very quickly, this video has reminded me. Thank you so much to JT, Joe Cop, and Imposter for running the server while I'm away as the Council of Wizards. But there's one person I'd like to thank more than that, and it's Topfan. Topfan has been amazing. He's been above and beyond. He's hosted streams while I'm away. He's kept the community going and that energy going. And that's what makes Wizard Plays Wizard Plays. So I appreciate you, Topfan, if you're watching this video. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for running the server while I'm away. I am also looking at integrating the role Council of Wizard in the future. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but like I will find a way to do that. But for now, I'm back, so I have removed the role. So you can now text me if you have any concerns in the server. But anyway, let's get back to the point. I am back, but what am I going to be doing? So, up until now, I've been a streamer. That's been my job, right? Well, job. And I stream every day. It's mainly Fortnite. I do Among Us. and Goose Goose Duck over the last week. And it wasn't so much YouTube. Because, like, if we scroll down, look, I took big breaks from YouTube. So, like, a year to 7 months. So, like, that was like a 4 or 5 month break. Then I stopped uploading. Where was it? here. I stopped uploading for 2 months again. And then I stopped uploading for a month. And recently I've been way more consistent, and that's because of my editing team, especially Jocop. He's been a superstar. Kaz and Top Fan and Catspy have also been doing things as well. So I appreciate you guys as well. Actually, the very recent video that's done the best out of a lot of my videos was done by Not Casual. So thank you to everyone in the editing team. Dylan did the Getting Over It videos, so I appreciate him for that. And he also did this video. So basically, the editing team I'm hugely appreciative of. But it's made me realize... So this is the curve, right? Of where I think Wizard Plays will go. Because I love doing Wizard Plays. It's my favorite thing to do. And I would like to do this permanently. Like, if Wizard Plays ever gets 1 million followers, 1 million subscribers, I'll happily do this permanently, right? I'm really passionate about Fortnite. As you could probably see from my wall, I'm incredibly passionate about Fortnite. And Among Us occasionally. But I am incredibly passionate. So obviously I'd like to do this permanently. But I've realized through streaming, there's a peak to be reached. So I think I've hit that peak. I don't think Wizard Plays, while I'm going live for 5 hours a day, will do anything. And although I am doing this as a hobby, I'm also kind of doing it because I feel really comfortable doing this. And my future does worry me all the time, right? Because I'm not really particularly passionate about what I'm doing at university, right? I've not really been passionate about a lot of things, but I am very passionate about this, and I do want it to go somewhere. And I want to up the level of my social media presence and what I do on social media. So that is why I am announcing a second channel. And it is this, Benjamin Frazzledazzle. Now, a lot of you will already be familiar with this channel because, yeah, I made an Instagram. I've just got a notification from it now, actually. I made an Instagram ages ago, like when I was like 13, 14. I made a Benjamin Frazzledazzle TikTok account. Not TikTok account, Instagram account. And yeah, I posted on there occasionally just different memes that I thought were funny. And this is kind of what I'm going to be doing on this channel. I'm going to be posting, I'll say random shit, right? It's not going to be Fortnite based. I'd say 90% of the time, it's not going to be Fortnite based. It's going to be more like, for example, this video here, my recent one. I appreciate like the last 3 have done really well. These 4 didn't really. I was in a different time zone and I forgot that I was posting at 1 a.m. in the morning British time. Probably not a good idea. But on this channel, I'm going to post, I want to call it comedy skits. I love entertaining people and I love making people smile, right? And I love just making people laugh and being that guy that people rely on to be part, like, of a community or just to lead certain situations, like in communities. And yeah, I want to spread that out. And that is why I'm starting Benjamin Frazzledazzle. It will have nothing to do with Wizard Plays, or very little. It will not have anything to do with gaming, really. It might occasionally, but this is where I'm just going to post what I want to post. So, yeah, I was in Florida. I recorded, I think it was something like 10 to 15 TikToks while I was in Florida. So, like, this one was a Clash Royale meme. This one was a Fortnite challenge. This one was a funny bird meme. This one was a mental health post. So you don't know what you're getting on Benjamin Frazzledazzle. I am going to start making comedy skits as well. I've already had a few ideas. I'm going to get out the green screen and make some funny videos. And I know some of you will think that's cringe. Some of you will think that's great. And some of you won't care in the slightest. But this is kind of my... I want Benjamin Frazzledazzle to become my main channel in the future. For now, I am perfectly aware that Wizard Plays has 11, almost 12k on Twitch, 2k on YouTube. It did have 14k on TikTok. I've restarted that now and it's now got 50. And I know, like, Wizard Plays, I'm known as Wizard Plays. I am Mr. Wizard Plays, and I'd like to make this clear. I'm not quitting Wizard Plays. I'm just saying, I want to dedicate myself to content creation. If this means Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle, if this means Wizard Plays, I am no longer going to be streaming 8 hours a day because I don't want to, quite frankly. Because I feel like I'm not achieving anything. Because I feel like that has peaked. If you look at the Discord, we've got over 1,000 members, which is amazing. But it's been stuck at like that 1,010 to 20 amount for a very long time. YouTube, the shorts are increasing. But like if Fortnite goes down, I go down with Fortnite. And I love Fortnite. I'm passionate about it. But I don't want to be, for example, like entirely, like if someone follows the stream, they go, oh, you play Fortnite, I'll come back and watch you. No, I don't want that. I want it so people come back and go, oh, he's funny. Or, oh, he's that autistic stick that no one likes. Or, oh, that's that guy who tries to be funny. Or, oh, that's that guy who encouraged me to embrace, like, mental health, like, more. Or, oh, that's that guy who makes silly, like, meme videos. I don't want to be that guy from Fortnite, really. Like, in terms of, like, TikTok, right? I don't want people to go, oh, that's the guy I used to play Fortnite with. I don't really want to play Fortnite, so I won't play with him. If that makes sense, right? I'm not hating on Fortnite. I'm not hating in the people in my community by any means. I'm just saying I don't want to be known as that guy, particularly, like, as a whole. So, yeah, that's why I'll say I'm spreading my wings, and I'm starting a TikTok. A proper one. There's an Instagram as well, where I've been posting all these as well. And there is also YouTube, which has not hit the ground running yet because I've just gotten back from Florida and I've been jet lagged and my camera roll was not syncing with my iPad. So I couldn't upload YouTube stuff. So yeah, I'm going to have a better schedule. I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to record some funny skit TikToks. And then I am going to focus on Wizard Plays. So, for example, I haven't been completely slacking off. I've recorded a Fortnite video, and I've recorded an Among Us reaction video to Midas Storm on Wizard Plays. And that's the next part. Along with doing Benjamin Frazzle, I will also be on YouTube, be posting long-form content, which is sometimes if there's like a banging Fortnite video, which I think is too good for Wizard Plays, I'll put it on Benjamin Frazzle. But for the most part, it'll just be me uploading random shit, like funny videos, funny challenges that I might do, like just random videos. And if you like me, it would mean a lot if you went and followed them all. Because I'm not really, like every single Wizard Plays video, I'm not going to promote Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle. I will have it in my description every single time. And I might occasionally reference it, but like this is going to be the main video where I talk about it. Right? And then from that point on, I'm going to treat them as two separate things. Like Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle, if there's a theme park update, I might do that. If there's a new, dancing trend, I might do that. I don't know. But, like, that's kind of the cool thing about Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle. It could be anything. Meanwhile, Wizard Plays, I'm going to continue uploading good quality Fortnite videos. And Among Us reactions, and occasionally just Among Us videos. Some of my viewers have been begging me to upload Goose Goose Duck videos recently, and I'm not opposed to that. This is, Wizard Plays has been my main channel for a very long time, and it will continue to be that. But I want Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle to overtake it. I want Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle to become bigger than Wizard Plays ever was. And I mean this, it might take years. It might take months. It might, I don't know. Like, it might never happen, but I want to give it a shot, you know? And again, some of you won't give a shit. Some of you will be watching this and going, this isn't a Fortnite video, and you click off. But I appreciate the people who are still watching, and I appreciate the people who actually care about me. Because during my very big lows, you guys were the ones that put a smile on my face, like, during, like, certain lows. My parents, I'm so lucky I've got the best parents in the entire universe as well. They've also made my, each of my days happier and more enjoyable. and we're getting help for me, and I'm not going to go into my personal life that much, but I appreciate everything they've done, and part of me wants to reward them, but obviously I can't do that because I'm not making money. But like maybe eventually I will. We're 10% of the way to monetization on Wizard Plays. I might start a podcast on Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle. I don't know. I might start it with a couple of my friends. So, where does this leave Wizard Plays? Again, I will continue the YouTube upload schedule. Short-wise, I will still be uploading gaming content videos. Recently, I have noticed there's been a wee slump. Probably because I'm not uploading the new season because I've not been here. If you are wondering, on my stream return, I will be streaming. I'm releasing this video on Saturday the 16th. Spoiler alert, I'm going to be streaming immediately after this video airs. To answer your questions. This is the last thing that I'm going to say. Streaming. Am I quitting streaming? No. Am I going to be streaming every day for 8 hours? No. I want to find a middle ground where I will... So up until this point, streaming was my top priority. I needed to go live. It didn't matter if a YouTube video wasn't done. I needed to go live for you guys. That's no longer going to be the case. My top priority is content creation, then streaming. So if I don't finish a video, I won't stream that day. I will get the video finished. Me and my editing team are going to have conversations about potential other series. So like a Minecraft series, maybe like the 100 Days one will go on Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle, not Wizard Plays. I don't know. Surviving 100 days of hardcore Minecraft. If we're still doing that, like, I don't know, you know? And my higher effort videos will also be on Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle. So short-wise, these are just going to be clips from my stream, as I usually do. On Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle will be higher quality skits, some Fortnite ones, but it's mainly just going to be whatever I want to upload. But I will try and stream every single day. It will probably go down to 1 stream a day unless I get up early and do like stuff in the morning. But I also want to spend time with my parents, my mom, my dad, my grandparents. So I'll probably be down to streaming once a day. And it will be Fortnite. If you didn't see my recent announcement, I said if these 2 Among Us videos got a certain amount of watch hours, I will continue Among Us. Spoiler alert, it didn't even get 20%. I think it got 15% of my watch hour goal. So from that standpoint, I don't think you guys want more Among Us. So I'm not going to be streaming Among Us or Goose Goose Duck for the foreseeable future. It will be, or I might occasionally, but it's going to be exclusively Fortnite content. I'm not quitting being part of Midas Storm, and whenever he needs me, I'm just a phone call or like a Discord DM away. But I'm going to be focusing... I want more of a structure, if that makes sense. So I hope this... voice crack! It ruined the mental, didn't it? So yeah, I hope that explains a lot. And if it doesn't, I'm going live in like... very soon anyway. So yeah, if you have any questions, just ask me. So the common questions that I saw in my DMs that I'll just answer very quickly. Am I quitting Wizard Plays? Absolutely not. Wizard Plays is my favorite thing in the world currently. Number 2, or thing to do currently. Number 2, what is Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle? It's going to be my main channel for funny meme uploads, comedy skits, and just videos that are not Fortnite or, you know, Among Us related. And number 3, what like, am I like ending my social media presence? Am I giving the channel away? No, I'm not. Because I love social media. And yeah, you get a few bad comments, but like 95% of them are just, they're so sweet. I appreciate you all for watching this, and I appreciate you for the people who actually care about me and the channel. Everyone, W's in the chat for the editors of all my videos, and W's in the chat. Please go and follow Benjamin Frazzle Dazzle if you do truly care about me instead of just the games that I play. Instagram, YouTube, and most importantly, TikTok. There will be links in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, we'll see you for mostly daily streams.
Cheers, guys.